Get a glimpse into living and learning at Doane University through a personalized in-person or virtual visit. We know once you experience Doane, you'll see why it's a place where you can achieve your goals and shape your future. Schedule your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow pontoon boats, and Triton trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine. It'll be breezy and warm with an afternoon high around 80. Tonight, mainly clear and breezy, a low around 53. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies to start, but showers and storms arriving in the afternoon. It'll be windy, too, with a high near 75. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Lincoln Federal Savings Bank, personal banking like you remember.
Hi, this is Chris Elgert, loan originator at Lincoln Federal. I know that buying a home is one of the most important decisions a person will make in their lifetime. That's why you need an experienced loan professional to explain all the options available, to answer all your questions, and to make the home buying process a rewarding experience. Talk with me and discover why Lincoln Federal is personal banking like you remember. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is a presentation of the Nebraska State High School Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. State basketball broadcasts are presented by NextAg Appraisal and Realty, Sandhills Global, Doane University, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Wingstop, Acres, High Electric, Eustace Body Shop, Nebraska Hematology Oncology, Lincoln Federal Savings Bank, Roofing Service Company, Union Bank and Trust, Lincoln Family Chiropractic, and DOT Highway Safety Office. Jimmy John's, Members Owned Credit Union, Nebraska Army National Guard, Hamilton Telecommunications, and the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame. Now calling all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena, here's Nick Sainert.
We are back here for the nightcap on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick Sainert alongside Eric Strickland as we get ready to wrap up quarterfinal action from Pinnacle Bank Arena. We just saw Scottsbluff come back from being down 17 at one point. They come back and they knock off Gretna East to advance to the semifinals. And now it's number 3 seed Wahoo
going up against 6th-seeded Elkhorn North. As the Elkhorn North Wolves 18-5 on the year, the Wahoo Warriors come in with a 22-4 record. For the Wahoo Warriors, 22-4 on the year, it is their 43rd state tournament appearance in school history. They've bounced back and forth from Class B to Class C1, and they've had success in both. They've won multiple state titles in B in the late 80s, early 90s. They've won many titles in Class C1, and they've reached a lot of titles as well. And they've been led by the Glock family. There's obviously Landon Glock, who is a 6'3" freshman, but this year led in scoring by Dylan Simons, a 6'5" senior, averaging 18.5 per game. For the Elkhorn North Wolves, 18-5 on the year. It is their first state tournament appearance. They've been, let's call it, overshadowed by the girls program in the last 4 years to where Britt Prince has been the focal point. Now, Britt Prince is in Lincoln with Nebraska. Elkhorn North, the boys basketball squad, 18-5. They're led offensively by Sutton Piakowski. That name sounds familiar, Eric Strickland.
That name does sound very familiar. It has a correlation to Eric, and not Strickland with the K, but leave the K off with a C. Eric Piakowski as well. But listen, here's the thing about this North squad that I find very interesting. You find yourself playing against Bennington.
Yeah.
Last game of the season. Take an L and then have to turn around and do it again, and you do it by a 20-point win.
That's right.
That shows that they've got a lot of character, they've got a lot of heart, they've got a lot of bounce back. But listen, they're going to have a size advantage, but Wahoo has tradition. They have winning.
Yeah.
They have championship pedigree on their side. It's going to be an interesting game tonight.
Wahoo and Elkhorn North is right around the corner. The other Class B semifinal is set in an absolute thriller. Norris knocked off Pius X in the first game of the day. Then Omaha Skutt Catholic dominated Douglas County West 71-31. In the game we just saw, it was Scotts Bluff knocking off Gretna East 65-60. And the winner of this game will face the Bearcats of Scotts Bluff in tomorrow night's matchup at 7:45 p.m. So Norris and Skutt Catholic set to do battle at 6 p.m., while Scotts Bluff and the winner of this game tomorrow night at 7:45 p.m. The starters first for the Elkhorn North Wolves, the 6th seed here in tonight's matchup. It'll be number 2, a 6'2" junior guard, Jace Reynolds. Number 13, a 6'3" junior guard, Nike Orjabald. Number 14, a 6'6" senior forward, Will Farrington. A number 23, a 6'1" sophomore guard, Kellen Murphy. And number 34, we just talked about him, Sutton Piakowski. For the Wahoo Warriors, 22-4 on the year, led by head coach Mike Bomar. They're going to start the starting running back from the Wahoo Warriors football team, Kip Brigham. Number 5, a 6'5" junior, Cody Hesser. Number 11, a 6'5" senior guard and forward, Dylan Simons. Number 13, a 5'10" junior guard, Jace Kaminsky. And number 23, a 6'4" junior forward, Eli Shada.
There's been a mix-up here. Doesn't look like Piakowski's out there. Oh, no, I'm tripping. Yes, he is.
Yes,
okay,
there he is. There he is. Yep. He's just not going to tip it off. So we're ready to go as it'll be Farrington and Hesser to tip for their respective team. We are underway in our final game of coverage from the quarterfinals. Here, top of the key now, working as Piakowski. Elkhorn North running their offense. They bounce it to Piakowski. Sutton Piakowski gives it. Three-pointer on the way, and it's no good on the attempt by Kellen Murphy. And here we go, up the floor with the Wahoo Warriors. On the right side, it's Kip Brigham in the lane. The layup no good. He gets it back, fought for on the ground, and it will be corralled by Elkhorn North as we go the other way. Elkhorn North with the basketball on the near side. Now with it is Orjabald. Orjabald in the lane, and he is unable to finish, but he is fouled, and it goes the line.
Tough move there. They're looking both to just get downhill, try to get something nice and easy. Some transition stuff. So it's good right now. It's good. Good start to this game. I love the energy.
7:22 to go in the first quarter. It's still scoreless, but Nike Orgerbald is at the line to shoot one, and it is good. One more free throw coming up for Orgerbald.
What a name.
Yeah, Elkhorn North is in their powder blue unis with a white down the sides, white letters and numbers. North spread across the chest. Wahoo in their home whites as the higher seed today. 2 free throws, both of them are good for Orgerbald, and Elkhorn North holds a 2-0 lead. Here comes Wahoo on the right side. Now with 7:15 to play in the first quarter, passing it left side. Here's Kip Brigham, kicks it into the right side. Cody Hesser. Hesser stops at the elbow, kicks it out to Kip on the left side. Now to Hesser once again. Hesser with the basketball, stops, now hesitates, goes into the lane. The floater is good by Cody Hesser.
There it is. Both of them are just really getting downhill, attacking, running their stuff. That's going to be a good game of execution here.
2-2, your score, 6:50 to go in the first quarter. Pass right side. Here it is with Kellen Murphy. Now Farrington out to Murphy. 3 ball on the way. No good. And it's going to be rebounded by Wahoo. Going the other way here is Simons. Simons across the timeline. Simons has it on the left wing. Bounces into the far corner. Here with it is Eli Shada. Now top of the key, Hesser. Hesser with the basketball on the right side. Once again, Simons. Simons drives baseline, gets cut off. Reverse layup is no good. And it's rebounded by Farrington of the Elkhorn North Wolves. Here comes Orgerbald in the top of the lane. Inside the fingernail, the floater, no good. And Kip Brigham is out and running after the rebound. Up the floor in the lane. And it's going to be a traveling violation called on Jace Kaminsky.
Wow. Listen, he had a $100 move on one side by Dylan Simons, but $1 shot. Got to finish that. Look at they're already breathing hard. That's the adrenaline of the game. The energy and the high intensity of this game is already causing you just that first breath to be really tired.
6:01 to go. First quarter in the lane. The layup on the attempt is no good by Piatkowski. He gets his own miss, puts it back up, and it's good.
Tough move there from Piatkowski.
Here on the right side, it's Kaminsky. Kaminsky with the basketball. Kristen is in now for the Wahoo Warriors as well, as Glock has it. 3-pointer on the way, and it rattles out, no good on the attempt by Kaminsky. And going the other way here, Elkhorn North. Elkhorn North with the basketball. Murphy passed down low, risky, and that's going to be taken away. Wahoo going the other way. In the lane, Kaminsky takes the bump. The layup is good. It's all tied up for a piece.
That's a great job from Kaminsky just to initiate the contact there, but to go up strong and finish through the contact.
On the right side, here's Orgerbald. Orgerbald in the lane. The reverse is good. Nice job by Nike Orgerbald.
That's tough. That's where I think there's a physicality difference, it looks like, from North.
On the left side, it's Cody Hesser in the far corner. He dribbles in, now kicks it. Top of the key, Kaminsky. Kaminsky with 4:47 to go in the first quarter. 3 ball on the way. Glock, too strong off the backboard, and it's rebounded now by Elkhorn North. Glock's got great size for a freshman. 3-pointer on the way. Will not hit on the attempt by number 14, Will Farrington. Up the floor goes Glock, and the layup is in.
Yeah, back and forth, back and forth. This is going to be a game of just jab, body blow, and somebody's going to hit the haymaker. Who is it going to be?
Yeah, on the left side, Nike Orgerbald now into the game. It's Reynolds for Elkhorn North. 4:14 to go in the first quarter. Here's Orgerbald crossing over, working, top of the key, inside the free throw line, and gives it to Piatkowski, who let it go through his legs. But Elkhorn North still has the basketball. Well, they did until they turned it over, and Wahoo gets the interception. Right side, 3 ball. Simons will not connect, and Piatkowski gets the defensive rebound. Up the floor we go. Farrington, he'll fire the 3 on the way, and it's good. 9-6, your score, Elkhorn North. 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Will Farrington hits the first 3-pointer of the day for Elkhorn North, and there we go, able to answer right back. It is Landon Glock.
Just like his dad used to do it.
Yeah, Landon Glock with 5 early points, the freshman off the bench. Now top of the key here, hands it off. With it is Reynolds for Elkhorn North. Cross-court pass. Murphy spins around back to Reynolds. Elkhorn North trying to get the lead back, and they do on a nice layup by number 2. That is Jace Reynolds.
Little Matador defense right there, just knifing through the defense easily right there.
3:01 to go in the first quarter, and we will have a foul call down low. I believe they're going to get Nike Orange ball for this one. They sure will. 3 minutes exactly to go in the first quarter. Trio subs coming in for both sides.
This game has just been flowing really nice and easy. It hasn't been a lot of stoppage. One foul on each side, not really playing with their hands, but moving with their feet. Hey, I like the flow of the game right now.
Baseline inbound, they get it in. Glock for another three, and it's good. Landon Glock able to get another three-pointer to go. He's getting going early on. He's got 8. Here's Orgerbald with Wahoo up by 1. Orgerbald, Elkhorn North with the basketball. In the near corner, it's number 1, Nate Felt. It kicks it out, far corner. Now right wing. Gives to Piakowski. Piakowski gets it to Neatfelt. Neatfelt. Basketball inside the free throw line, looking around, still looking, gets it out to Orgerbald. Orgerbald with the basketball now near the logo. Orgerbald crosses over, steps back, 3-ball, can't hit it. Rebound fought for, and eventually won by the Wahoo Warriors. As Wahoo has numbers, they're pushing the pace. In the lane, Simons off the glass, no good, and Piakowski is able to grab the defensive miss.
Yeah, for them to be in this game like this, their leading scorer almost averaging 20 points a game in Simons. You've got to be happy with the Wahoo Warriors feeling right now with them still being in this game.
Here is Elkhorn North on offense. Right side, it's Debuse for 3. Will not go. Rebound tipped around, and it will be hauled in by Wahoo. Here comes Brigham. Kip Brigham back to Glock. He'll go for his 3rd 3. That one does not fall, and the rebound goes into the hands of Nike Orgerbald. 1.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Piakowski's 3 is blocked by Simons. Here comes Simons running the floor in the lane. The layup is good.
There he finally gets off the snide.
Yeah.
Great defense, turned it into offense with a layup on the other end.
14-11 is your score. 1:21 to go in the first quarter. Elkhorn North with the basketball near the logo. Now left side, Orgerbald. Orgerbald right side, Debuse. Debuse into the far corner. Now Piakowski. Piakowski backing down Simons in the lane. The layup is good. Nice finish by Sutton Piakowski.
Strong move to the basket with the left hand and then finish with a nice little jump hook, half jump hook, whatever that was, it still got down.
50 seconds to go in the first quarter. The pass left side to Simons. Simons with the basketball in the lane. He dumps it off. The layup is good on the take by in the number 15. That's Ethan Raby with that shot. Is now 37 seconds on the game clock. There's about a 7-second differential. Orgerbald in the lane. Down low. Piakowski layup good. And it's 16-15. Some high-level basketball going on.
High-level basketball right now. Again, not a lot of fouling. Well-coached teams.
Yeah.
Execution has been precise. Love the way this game is going.
So here is Simons for the Wahoo Warriors. As now there's going to be a reach-in foul called against Beachy. That is going to go on number 5, Ethan Beachy, the 6-foot junior of Elkhorn North.
Simons is wore out right now. He looks like this is where, like the last situation, I'd get him a little break right now.
Yeah.
But you need his offense. So maybe it's all right. But
16-15 is your score. There's 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. Sideline inbound here for the Wahoo Warriors. They get it in to Cody Hesser. Hesser with the basketball. He'll hand it off now to Simons. Simons with 10 on the game clock, guarded by Reynolds. And we have a foul called against Jace Reynolds as he tried to blow up the screen and go right through it. And that is just the 3rd team foul, I believe, on Elkhorn North. And so they're still a couple away from the bonus. Not a bad foul, though, also. It blows up the play.
That's good if you're a linebacker and you're playing.
Here's Simons on the left side. 4 seconds. The floater from the left side. No good. And that is the end of the first quarter. Your score, the Wahoo Warriors 16, Elkhorn North 15, here at Pinnacle Bank Arena in the Class B quarterfinal matchup right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education. giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Take a big step toward your dream career and apply today at doan.edu/apply.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 state basketball tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena, just underway in the second quarter of action. Wahoo in the lane. Simons, we have a whistle and a jump ball called as he tried to take it to the rim. And good active hands defensively by Elkhorn North, Stricky.
No doubt about it. Yeah, they've I love their size. I love just the versatility that they can bring. I like the execution. Both teams are well coached. I'm looking forward to a really good and close game throughout this one.
Here, top of the key is Debuse. Debuse picks up his dribble and he throws it off the leg of the Wahoo Warriors. It's going to be a kicked ball violation on
I always
Wahoo.
wonder what that is in high school. Does it just stay where it's at? Is it the same thing if it's under 20? It goes back to 20 in high school?
Yeah, it goes back to 20. Yep, on the shot clock. As Debuse inbounded it. Now with it on the left side, here is Murphy. Murphy, as they're going to say he stepped on the sideline, Beachy, that is. Ethan Beachy stepped on the sideline directly in front of us.
Yeah, you got to give him a little bit more space if you're the guard dribbling that ball.
7:25 to go until halftime. 16-15 your score on the left side. Now far corner with it. Here is Simons. Simons with the basketball. You throw it over the top. Now top of the key, that is, to Jace Kaminsky. Kaminsky on the right side. Kip Brigham dumps it down low in the lane. And we have a traveling violation called against the Wahoo Warriors.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all. A little shuffle action. That's all it is. That's all it is. Good call there by the refs.
16-15 is your score. 7:05 to go in the second quarter. Here's Wahoo, or rather Elkhorn North on offense. Now on the pass the right side. Now working with it is Murphy. Murphy with the basketball. Kicks it out. Beachy for three.
High rate.
Unable to get it to fall.
Ooh,
and Beachy airballed that three. Up the floor we fall with Jace Kaminsky. Cross-court pass. Kip Brigham in the lane. Kicks it through. Crosses over. Cody Hesser in the left side of the lane. The putback is no good. The third effort was no good, but he got fouled on the second time.
I'm telling you, it's one of the hardest shots for young people to be able to make is getting into that mid-range and being able to control not only your jump, but also the touch on the shot. But what you like about it is the awareness to follow it up and get to the free throw line now and be able to finish it off with two, hopefully.
17-15 now after the Wahoo free throw is good by Cody Hesser. He's got one more coming up. Cody Hesser on the year averages 11.5 per game. He has just 3 now after he missed the second free throw. 17-15 is your score. 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Elkhorn North trailing by 2. They get it across the timeline as Murphy getting harassed defensively by Kip Brigham. Great defense there by Kip Brigham.
Brigham's my type of guy.
Now top of the key. Here it is to Debuse. Debuse hands it off to Beachy. Beachy now to Farrington. Farrington 3-ball on the way for Murphy.
Eyeball sandwich for Murphy there. No hesitation.
Yeah. In the lane, Kaminsky able to answer right back as it's now 19-18, Wahoo by 1. Here comes Elkhorn North. They bounce it right side, almost stolen away. Debuse kicks it cross court. Farrington for 3, and he's able to hit it again. Farrington with his second trifecta of the day. Elkhorn North leads at 21-19.
2 in a row. It was ugly to start this game with only 1 made for them and 2 for Wahoo. Getting it started now.
Here's Cody Hesser. Hesser kicks it out. 3-ball on the way, and it's no good on the attempt by Shada. And here we go back on this end of the floor. Farrington. Here is Neatfelt. Neatfelt in the lane. The layup is good. What a nice take. Elkhorn North leads by 4. Elkhorn North leads by 4, 5:15 to play in the second quarter. Here comes Wahoo. Kip Brigham had an outstanding year as a senior on the football field. Kip Brigham, or rather junior as on the football field as Kip Brigham did. At the running back position for Wahoo. Now they try a backdoor cut. It goes out of bounds to Elkhorn North. What does Wahoo need to do offensively here, Strick? Because it feels like while it was chugging right along at the end of the first quarter, Elkhorn North has made some adjustment that now it's stagnant for Wahoo.
Very stagnant, and that's just tiredness. Again, we talk about the emotions of the game. You have what they call adrenaline that kicks in really nicely for you early on, and then it wears off. Now they got big breaks. The key is what are you going to get with Simons? Because he's been out there the whole time.
Top of the key, Farrington cannot connect on his third trifecta. Wahoo running the floor. They're pushing the pace out to Glock. Glock now to Simons. Simons right side to Raby. Raby passes now. We have a bump and a foul as it will be on Elkhorn North. The defender, I believe this will be on Farrington. It will. So Will Farrington with the foul. 23-19 still your score. We're just under halfway through the second quarter of play. Wahoo with the basketball underneath their own bucket. They get it into Hesser. Hesser thought about the three, decides to pass it off to Simons. Simons now in the near corner. Cross-court pass, Glock. Glock. And they're going to say he stepped on the boundary. Out of bounds. Different dimensions. What's going on here at Pinnacle Bank Arena?
No, it's just you're not used to it. And it is. It's different dimensions as far
There's
as
more
bigger.
space. There's more space.
But for the most part, that should help you, you would think, right?
Yeah, it's Orgerbald has it, passes it to Farrington. Farrington now, to Piakowski. Jumper on the way. That one's well short. Might have gotten tipped by Simons. And Piakowski taps his chest, says, my bad. 23-19 is your score, 4:12 to go in the second quarter.
It did look like it might have been a little tip on that or a little hit on the wrist.
Here comes Raby on the left side. Here's Glock. Left
Very
wing,
stagnant.
Top of the key. Here with Hesser. Hesser now to Raby. Back to Hesser. Hesser shot fake. He dribbles into looking in. Now gets to Raby. Near corner, 3-ball Glock. He can't connect on that one. Piakowski grabs the defensive rebound. Piakowski now with 4 boards on the day to go with his 6 points. 3-pointer on the way. Murphy
come down with a little hezzy pull. Oh, bottoms. Got to love that for the young fella.
So 26-19 is now your score with 3:31 to go in the second quarter. Pass top of the key. Raby trying to answer, unable to do so with a 3 of his own. And now Murphy coming the other way for Elkhorn North. 3:20 to go. Murphy stepping back. His pass deflected by Cody Hesser. Here comes Glock running the floor with Hesser in the lane. The layup is good. Nice job by Glock, the freshman.
Good left with the Glock. I love it.
Landon Glock, just a freshman that averages only 6 points a game. You'd be surprised watching him here tonight. He has 10 already in the right side of the lane. Piakowski.
Good size, good physicality, good body, good finish.
Here on the right side, it's Raby. Raby with Wahoo down by 7, 28-21 in the lane. Shot blocked from behind, but a foul is called on Farrington with 2:46 to play until half.
You see how Raby, what he did on that? He kind of gave a little hesitation with the right, dipped the shoulder by the defense, put him at a disadvantage. That way he had no choice but to either foul or to try to make something happen from the back, which ultimately ended up with a foul.
28-22 after Raby makes the first free throw.
A lot of kids don't know that, Nick. Like just little techniques like that. That's a big time play. You know, a nice little heavy change of speed, be able to get downhill and then get to the basket.
28-22 your score. The second free throw no good. Glock with the offensive rebound. He puts it up. A shot is blocked by Piakowski.
Two of my teammates right there.
That's right. Here comes Nike Orgerbald. Orgerbald passes left side. Now back. He gets it right side. Now to Farrington. Farrington with the basketball. Hands it off. Orgerbald driving baseline. Reverses. Working on Glock. Puts it up. Gets his own miss. He gets it stripped on the way up. And the far back referee is the one that called the foul. And that's going to be a foul on Wahoo, sending Nike Orgerbald to the line.
That's a long way to come and get that one.
Yeah.
Just for credibility purposes. I'm not, when I watch referees, Nick, I watch it just from a standpoint of the mechanics of it.
Yeah.
I'm not judging the call. It's probably something he saw there, but that's a long way to go get it right in front of the trail ref.
Yeah.
I mean the lead
Baseline,
ref. Lead. Yeah, they call him lead.
Yeah. 29-22 is your score. 2:26 to go in the second quarter. Nike Orgerbald with the basketball. He fires away on the free throw. No good. He goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. He now has 5 points on the evening. 2 minutes, 19 seconds to go, second quarter. On the right side, it's Kip Brigham in the lane, spinning around, throws it top of the key. Here is Kaminsky in the center of the lane, and we have a foul down low against Elkhorn North. So 2 more free throws coming up for Jace Kaminsky and Wahoo, as we're starting to see the game called a little tighter here in the later stages of the first half.
Yeah, and what's happening actually, there are actually fouls being committed. Here's the thing, Nick. A lot of that happens when you get tired.
Yeah.
You don't move your feet as well. You start reaching, you start matadoring. That's when fouls start to get called.
29-22 as both free throws miss, and Debuse gets the defensive rebound here for Elkhorn North. Here comes Elkhorn North. The Wolves across the timeline get it to Piakowski. Piakowski to Orgerbald. Orgerbald with the basketball. He fakes right, now goes left, throws it right side Murphy for another 3. That one will not fall, and Simons collects the defensive rebound for Wahoo. Here come the Wahoo Warriors. On the left side, it's Kip Brigham to Kaminsky. He tried to drive baseline. Good job closing them off by Murphy defensively. The 3-ball Simons was online. The rebound tipped around. It somehow got all the way out to the perimeter and into Cody Husser's hands. Now right side, it's Glock. Glock to Kip Brigham. Brigham with the basketball in the near corner with 90 seconds to go in the second quarter. Brigham in the lane, beats him off the dribble, layup good.
That's a good hesitation move there. Let everything kind of retract, get back out, and then turn the corner and finish with the left.
Here is Debuse. His pass taken away. Wahoo going the other way with 1:12 to go in the second quarter. Hester in the lane to Brigham. The floater good, and it's 29-26, and Elkhorn North wants to talk things over with 1:06 to play in the second quarter. Let's step aside 30 seconds. We'll come back here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
1:06 to go in the second quarter. Elkhorn North leads at 29-26. So Elkhorn North will have the basketball out of the Wolves timeout. Elkhorn North making their first state tournament appearance in school history for their boys squad, their girls squad. Very successful, obviously. Had Britt Prince, Reese Booth, that entire team really, really talented as Piakowski gets in the lane and is able to get the shot.
Good strong move. One dribble, crab dribble, then go up strong and finish. I love it.
31-26 your score. Wahoo with it. Far side Glock. 3-ball. No good. Offensive rebound. Kip Brigham out to Kaminsky. Kaminsky fires to Hesser. Hesser thought about trying the 3. Thought about it again. Gives it off to Kip Brigham instead. Now Brigham, right side Glock. Glock with the basketball. Dribbles right side. Spins around. Looks around. Now gets to Kip Brigham. A little bit of an inaccurate pass. About a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock now for the Wahoo Warriors, who will slow it down like Stricky just kind of mentioned. Kip Brigham at the logo. He's picked up by Nike Orgerbald. Defensively, Brigham, jumper, good. 7 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here comes Murphy. Murphy up the floor. Farrington, Reynolds, 3 at the horn. Off the glass. Jace Reynolds. The ATM is open at 8:28 p.m. as the bank allows Elkhorn North to take a 34-28 lead into the halftime locker room over the 3-seeded Wahoo Warriors here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow pontoon boats, and Triton trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchased from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our Precision Ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call today at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "you have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Take a big step toward your dream career and apply today at doane.edu/apply.
Now back to the 2025 state basketball tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What up? We're back at Pinnacle Bank Arena. The last game of the day for us. Game 6 of the day. Game 12 of the tournament. Game 36 of our girls and boys combined state basketball coverage. If you can believe that, we will turn our attention to semifinal Friday, mañana on Friday. And so we're wrapping up quarterfinal action here this evening. At the half, Elkhorn North 34, Wahoo 28. Stricky, every game we've done, the lower seed has been up at the half. But every game we've done, the higher seed has won.
Come back.
What's going to happen here?
I actually think Elkhorn looks stronger because they look like, even when they come in with their bitch, there's some form of continuity that still operates. Wahoo looks not only stagnant, they look like their action, they're not setting screens, they're kind of getting tough shots, but they're getting downhill, getting to the free throw line where they're missing them.
Yeah.
So what happens is when you're tired, Nick, you start to kind of lose focus, maybe turn the ball over, maybe leave a shot short, maybe miss a block out on a rebound. That's where I'm hoping that their bench can give them a little spark, because if that doesn't happen, it looks like Elkhorn has a little bit better advantage.
Yeah. As some of your stats at the half for Elkhorn North first, they're up 34-28 over the 3-seeded Wahoo Warriors. They were led offensively. The Wolves were by Sutton Piakowski. What have you seen from him that you like about his game?
Yeah, I like Piakowski and the fact that he's very fundamentally sound, just like his dad, very fundamentally sound, knows how to get into the paint, knows how to attack. Outside of the air ball that he shot from 3, which, could be, a touch, that's really the only bad shot that I really saw from him. Everything else has been pretty moderate. Now, on the other end, same thing with Glock. They're both very solid, good strokes, and have the ability to knock down shots. But I think the advantage I right now give to Piakowski.
When you look elsewhere around Elkhorn North, they have a lot of contributors. It's incredibly balanced.
Yeah.
Elkhorn North is, like you kind of just talked about. Farrington has 6 on 2 3-pointers. Jace Reynolds has 5. He got that last second 3-pointer there off the bank. You have Nike Orjabald with 5. Kellen Murphy with 6. Even Tyler Needfeld off the bench added 2 points on it.
And shooting 50%.
Yeah, right. As a team, shooting 13 of 26 from the field, 5 of 14 from beyond the 3-point line, which is better than what we've seen in previous games. And for the example, Wahoo, 2 for 11 beyond the 3-point line.
18%, struggling right now. But the main thing for Wahoo is they have to get Simons going.
Yeah.
If Simons doesn't get going for them, that's 20 points that you're losing on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
You really need that, and you're going to need it at critical and crucial times in this game to take off the pressure of Wahoo's struggles as far as their stagnation.
So once again, for Wahoo, they're led offensively by Landon Glock off the bench. It's surprising that he only averages 6 per game.
Yeah,
because he leads them with 10,
like
and he looks like when he's out there, he's demanding of the ball, which is okay because he's been able to do some good things with it.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't look like he's a deer in headlights out there. He looks like he has great command of his presence out there on the court, and so we'll see if we'll be able to keep it up. The thing about a young player is, can you stay consistent? Are you going to have the roller coaster ride of a game? Do you end up with 10, or can you continue to shoot over 50% going into the second half? That's what's going to be able to help this Wahoo team.
Your score at the half, Elkhorn North 34, Wahoo 28. We'll see who's going to play the Scottsbluff Bearcats tomorrow night. We'll find out as we start the third quarter in a little over 2 minutes here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Attention Nebraska sports fans, are you ready to take your skills to the next level? The Army National Guard is looking for leaders who are dedicated, driven, and ready to make a difference. Join us and gain invaluable experience while serving your country with a flexible schedule, competitive benefits, and a chance to build a strong future. Learn more at nationalguard.com/Nebraska. Live here, serve here. The Nebraska Army National Guard, guard the good life.
Hello? Hello?
Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with your cell for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All righty, we start the third quarter. It's going to be Wahoo basketball to start quarter number 3. Here at Pinnacle Bank Arena, Nick Sainert, Eric Strickland alongside you on a crazy day of basketball.
It's a great game. It's a great day outside, inside here at Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Yeah.
The fans are here. They showed up, but we're definitely looking forward to an even better day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's finish this one off. Let's see how it turns out.
34-28 is your score. Elkhorn North with a 6-point lead as here comes the Wahoo Warriors on the floor. They're on offense on the left side. Now working with it is Cody Hesser. Hesser fires the long jumper, no good. And good, an aggressive box out called by Jace Reynolds and a foul on Elkhorn North.
You see what they're doing is they're just basically allowing him to post up, take advantage of his size, get him easier touches without having to work as hard. This is what I like what Wahoo is doing in the adjustment coming out of the half.
Yeah, Wahoo, they inbounded up top. Here is Kip Brigham. Brigham with the basketball, passes it right side to Simons. Simons now with it, top of the key, throws it left side. Now with it, here is Kaminsky. Kaminsky with the basketball to Hesser. Hesser for Wahoo. May have gotten away with a little bit of a chicken wing on the neck of Piakowski, and it's eventually going to be a foul called against Elkhorn North and Sutton Piakowski.
They always catch the second guy, don't
they?
It never fails. Same thing in any other sport, right? The first guy does something, throws an elbow, some form of a chicken wing, a trip, and then it's the reaction that you end up getting it. But in this instance, it's not a reaction, just a foul.
So here for Cody Hesser, he misses the second free throw. He made the first one. He goes 1 for 2 on that trip. Here comes Elkhorn North. Murphy with those 2 3-pointers in the first half. Miscommunication between him and Farrington, and they turn it over. They let it just hop on the baseline, or the sideline, rather.
Yeah, that's not what you really want to do, is to allow a team that's down to have these unforced turnovers.
Here is on the left side, Brigham out to Simons. Simons, left side, gets bumped by Reynolds, no call. Now top of the key, Kip Brigham. Right side to Kaminsky. Kaminsky working at the elbow. Picks up his dribble at the right elbow. Now to Hesser, back to Kaminsky. Kaminsky fires the three on the way, well short, and the rebound caroms out to Wahoo. They get another crack at it. Hesser on the left side, kicks it back out, top of the key. Now Kip Brigham with it near the logo, works on the right side of the lane. He gets it knocked away. Now jumper from the free throw line by Shada will not fall. It bounces off the leg of Cody Hesser, and it will go to Elkhorn North. An empty possession after all these attempts and opportunities.
And all that work.
Yeah, for the Wahoo Warriors. Nike Orgerbald with the basketball. He gets it to Piakowski. Pass up the floor, intercepted. An ill-advised pass by Piakowski. Here on the left side, it's Hesser. Hesser takes one dribble, passes top of the key. Right side, Jace Kaminsky. Wahoo on offense, down by 5. Here's Hesser with 6:20 to play in the third. Hesser stops at the free throw line, kicks it out to Shada. Shada now left side, Simons. Simons with the basketball, driving center of the lane, goes to the right side, gets bumped, and somehow gets the jumper to go.
They got to get him going. He's working way too hard. If he's open, you got to find him.
Here is Nike Orgerbald up the floor to Piakowski. Piakowski, jab steps right. Now goes into Orgerbald. Calls for the screen, does not use it. Now to Murphy. Murphy at the top of the key with Elkhorn North leading by 3 and on offense. Murphy passes right side. Here's Jace Reynolds. And passes left side. Piakowski swishes the 3 from the far corner.
Cold as ice, that's what he do. No hesitation, raise up, hand down, man down.
Here on the left side is Jace Kaminsky. Kaminsky with it, throws it over the top. Right side, now top of the key to Hesser. Hesser left wing, Kaminsky. Kaminsky guarded by Murphy. Kaminsky working, hands it back out. Left side, Hesser. Hesser lost the basketball, but fortunately right into the hands of his teammate. He gets it back, unable to answer with a 3 of his own. And here comes Murphy for Elkhorn North. Nike Orgerbald across the timeline. The Wolves kick it right side. Farrington, wide open 3. Bang.
It's opening up.
And Wahoo wants to call a timeout with 5:05 to go in the third quarter. Elkhorn North leads by 9 as they're on a 6-0 run, hitting back-to-back threes. We'll step aside, come back in 30 seconds here on 93.7 The Ticket.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back in. 5:05 to go in the third quarter. 40-31 is your score. Elkhorn North out in front by 9 over the Wahoo Warriors. All right, here we go. As it'll be Wahoo basketball. Wahoo inbounds it. Here is Ethan Raby, who's back into the game. Raby with it, hands it to Hesser, who passes it off to Simons. Back to Raby. They're running it around the perimeter now on the right wing. Raby dribbles in center of the lane, gets it poked away, and Piakowski going to get called for a reach.
Stuck his hand in the cookie jar once again. Just move your feet. You've already got the size on him. He's not really going anywhere. He's in his offhand. No need to reach in that situation. If he's going to go finish, just go up, challenge, and if he makes a shot, he makes a shot.
40-31 your score. Elkhorn North out in front by 9 in the lane. Simons, the layup is no good, and Elkhorn North collects the defensive rebound. Jace Reynolds falls on the floor, and we're going to have a foul called on Ethan Raby, as that will be on the Wahoo Warriors, trailing by 9.
I'm telling you, man, it's so much energy to expand. We talked about this when we were Austin and I doing Nebraska games, of how you can't allow yourself to get too far down. One, in high school, it's not as much time, but 2, it's all of the energy without a deep bench that you have to expand. Man, young Simons has played the whole game. He's got his hands on his hips and bending over the whole time. It's going to be tough for them.
Yeah. Elkhorn North with the basketball. Murphy, pass to Orgerbald. Orgerbald down low. Piakowski as Simons gets his hand in the cookie jar, just like we kind of talked about. And now Piakowski going to the line to shoot 2.
Why this is so smart. This is an understanding. It's great coaching. He's tired. Let's put him in the post. You got to bump and grind. When you bump and grind, you get physical, it takes away more energy. It's similar to boxing or taking a body blow.
Yeah.
That's what they did down there. Get a little foul on him. How many's he got now?
It is
It's
number
two?
that's one on
One on
Simons. So that's the first on Simons. Piakowski makes the first one, so it's now 41-31 Elkhorn North. Elkhorn North with another free throw coming and make it 42-31. Wahoo trails by 11. Number 3 seed Wahoo down by 11 to 6 seeded Elkhorn North. On the right side, it's Ethan Raby with it. Top of the key, it's Hesser. Hesser looking around, back to Raby. Raby on the right wing. We're driving on Orgerbald of Elkhorn North. Here's Glock. Glock's been quiet here in the second quarter despite leading his team in points in the first half. Here's Hesser working on Piakowski. A foul with a bucket.
They needed that.
Nice job by Cody Hesser. Now, more importantly, Piakowski has picked up 3 fouls now in the third quarter. That's his third right there.
That's why you don't want to get that one reaching into the cookie jar. You don't want mom to call you out because you want to be able to go in there and get 3 cookies instead of just one on the sneak.
Yeah.
That's a tough foul to take because now you've got 3. And it's not even halfway barely through the third quarter.
So the free throw is good for Cody Hesser. The three-point play is converted, and now it's 42-34 Elkhorn North over Wahoo. Orgerball with the basketball, passes left side to Murphy. Murphy with 3:55 to go in the third quarter. They handed Elkhorn North does. Here it is to Beachy. Beachy to Piakowski with Elkhorn North up by 8, 42-34, 3:45 to play in the third quarter. Here is Orgerball for Elkhorn North. Dribbles behind the back, working on the defender. That is Hesser, the defender, in the lane. Hesser fouls him, and Orgerball is going to the line to shoot 2.
Smart move by Nike is just, at this point, we've struggled. Our perimeter shooting isn't fully there yet. Get downhill, get to the free throw line, slow things down a little bit, get a break, get a breather.
So Nike Orgerball to the line for Elkhorn North. The first free throw on the way. It is good. Makes it a 43-34 Elkhorn North lead. So 43-34 your score, 3:38 to go in the third quarter. One more free throw coming up for the Wolves. As Elkhorn North, Nike Orgerball at the free throw line. He fires away, and that one's also good, so it's back to a 10-point margin. Elkhorn North's largest lead tonight has been 11. They held that earlier here in the third quarter. They lead by 10 now, 44-34 over Wahoo. In the right side, here's Simons. Simons going to work. Down low, the layup no good, gets it back, and he'll be fouled on the putback. Was unable to get the layup to go, but Simons now going back to the line. Feels like we can't get guys off the line now here in the last few minutes.
Well, no, they're doing the smart thing. Is they're attacking, they're forcing the referees to make a decision. And right now at this point, this is probably the best place for Simon to get.
Yeah.
Be able to get a break, calm down, relax, and hopefully make some free throws.
The first free throw is good by Simons as number 11. That is Dylan Simons. He was 1 for 6 from the field in the first half. He's just now 2 for 9. One more free throw coming up, and it is good. He is now 2 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight. 44-36 is your score, 3:22 to play in the third quarter. Elkhorn North leads it by 8 points. Elkhorn North also with the basketball as a trio subs get ready to check in for Wahoo here at the next dead ball. Nike Orgerbald in the right side of the lane. He gets it stripped from him and fouled, and Nike Orgerbald was shooting, so 2 shots coming for Nike Orgerbald. He goes right back to the free throw line.
Yeah, things have slowed down now. Both teams are going to be in the bonus at this point, so you can just tell it's a smart thing to do. It's a smart thing to do. Make the referees earn their paycheck today, attack the rim, let them make a decision, get to the free throw line, and continue to keep this double-digit lead if you make them.
Yeah, 45-36 after Orgerbald makes the first free throw. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the third. One more free throw coming up for Nike Orgerbald. It's 45-36. Elkhorn North, the 6th seed. Wahoo, the 3 seed. The winner gets Scottsbluff tomorrow night at 7:45 p.m. Orgerbald, the second free throw underway, and it is good. 46-36. Wahoo at some point is going to have to get defensive stops.
Yeah, they're going to have to get stops. There's no doubt. Without fouling.
Yeah.
They're going to have to be able to move their feet, create a couple of turnovers, throw some traps, change some defenses, make some press. But again, it expends energy.
Yeah, Kaminsky able to get the layup to go on the other end. It's now 46-38. Elkhorn North with a lead of 8 as they have the basketball. 46-38. The Wolves up on the Warriors. Here's Orgerball down the lane, in the lane. It's it's Murphy. He's able to get the layup to fall, and it will be a timeout on the floor charged to Elkhorn North. It is a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it here as once again, you look at the stars for Wahoo, and they're slowly coming to the forefront. They've struggled, though, for the good chunk of the game. Simons just with 6 points. Kaminsky has 6. Hester with 7. Kip Brigham with 6. Balanced scoring there, but ultimately it's been Landon Glock who's been quiet in the the third quarter.
And that's what I've talked about. Is he going to show up?
Yeah.
Or is it going to be still 10 points at the end of the day?
Yeah.
We'll see. Look, you don't need him to go off and go for 10 or 15 points in the second half, but you do need him to be present. They're trying to get Simons going, but there's a little bit of balance right now. Kaminsky is solid right now. Brigham is solid right now. But now you want to be able to integrate Glock back into that system, but we'll see.
2 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 48-38. Elkhorn North with a 10-point lead on the right side. Now down low to Simons. Simons working on the smaller defender, Beachy, in the lane. He gets fouled, and Simons is going right back to the line with 2:25 to go in the third.
Smart. You got a smaller guy on you. You don't have to work. You don't have to set screens. You don't have to dribble. You just have to get to that post spot. I used to love getting there, by the way. And then just work somebody over. Get to the free throw line. But guess what happens? Again, we talked about this in the previous games. Clock stops. Points added. Got to make them, though.
And Simons did make the first one, so now it's 48-39. Make it 48-40. Back to an 8-point ball game. They're doing the same song and dance. Wahoo gets 2 points. Elkhorn North gets 2 points. Wahoo gets 2. Elkhorn North gets 2. We'll see if somebody can break that trend as Orgerball drives in the lane, kicks it out to Beachy. Beachy with it for Elkhorn North, up by 8, kicks it right side. Here's Farrington. Farrington drives center of the lane, looking around. They're just throwing it to the wings. 3 ball on the way, and it's good by Murphy. 51-40, Elkhorn North. Now Kip Brigham with it on the right side for Wahoo. Left side, Kaminsky. Kaminsky dribbles behind the back through the legs, fires it over with one hand. Now into the corner, just inside the perimeter. It's Brigham, kicks it out. Kaminsky for 3 to answer, and he's got it. Back to an 8-point ball game. It's 51-43 with 1:39 to go in the third.
Back, 4th and 4th.
Here is Orgerball. Orgerball right side is going to turn it over. Wahoo coming the other way. Brigham layup. No good. It bounced out. Here is the offensive rebound. Hester puts it up. It will not count. They're going to say the foul was on the floor.
Wow. You hate to miss that one. But you're going to the line. It's a key to make these free throws. You want to stay here under double digits. If you can get it to 6, tired, get to the fourth quarter, get you a breather, timeout, you'll be good.
First free throw for Hessler is good. 51-44 is your score with 1:24 to go in the third quarter. Wahoo at the free throw line. Cody Hessler, the one shooting. The second free throw on the way. It's good as well. 51-45.
Whoa, here we go. We have a game, folks.
Elkhorn North up by just 6. Wahoo trying to invigorate this defense as Murphy has it on the logo. Left side, Farrington. Farrington to Beachy. Beachy on the left wing gives it to Debuse. Debuse, left side, Orgerball. Drives in the lane. Spin move, left side on the block. Gets the layup to go. It's 53-45.
Tough.
Great answer for Orgerball. Up the floor, Hesser thought about the 3. On the dribble drive penetration. He gets his defender in the air. No foul, but the layup is good. 53-47 with 52 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's Murphy across as he will give it to Orgerball. Orgerball will bring it across the timeline. Back to Murphy. 41 on the game clock here in the third quarter. Murphy with it on the right side, and Brigham's going to get picked up for the foul as Brigham just got whistled for his first. But that'll put Murphy
to
the free throw line. That is number 23 for Elkhorn North, Kellen Murphy. Just a reminder, Elkhorn North, the 6th seed. They are 18-5 on the year. They came in and made it to state with a district final win over Bennington, while Wahoo, 22-4, knocked off McCook. 38.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. 55-47 is your score. Elkhorn North out in front by 8 once again. Wahoo with the basketball. There's a 2.5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wahoo has it on the right side. Simons with the basketball. Wahoo faithful wanted a foul as on the dribble handoff. Simons got bumped. Here's Simons at the top, drives center of the lane, and that's going to be a foul on Elkhorn North. And so Elkhorn North had 2 defenders there that was going for the block. The jumper or the layup was good on the attempt by
I was
Simons.
waiting to see what they had there. Okay.
But so the layup was good. However, there was one Elkhorn North defender that was attempting to draw a charge. And I think he might have gotten there in time. The other defender fouled Simons on the arm. And that's the foul that the baseline referee had called
That's
first.
why they had to confer.
That's why they had to confer and have the conversation. So Wahoo, the and one opportunity is converted, and it's 55-50.
That's really good mechanics by the referees there to hold that, because if he came out and punched, then there would have been some discrepancies there. So it was good to just go ahead and hold your hand up.
So Nike Orjabald will bring it up the floor on the left side. It's now Murphy. Murphy with the basketball. 9 seconds to go in the third quarter here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Murphy with the basketball, steps back, crosses over, 3 ball on the way, no good. Tip, Brigham up the floor, Simons at the horn. It was not in time. It was not even close as well. And at the end of the third quarter, your score, the Elkhorn North Wolves 55 and the Wahoo Warriors 50. We'll come back in 60 seconds to start quarter number 4 here on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Take a big step toward your dream career and apply today at doane.edu/apply.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All righty, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter as Cody Hetzer has it for the Wahoo Warriors. 55-50 is your score. Elkhorn North on top of Wahoo. Here is Simons in the lane. May have gotten away with a travel. Missed the layup, though, and Elkhorn North prevails the 55-50 lead. Up the far side, Jace Reynolds. Now Piakowski with it. Piakowski had 3 fouls in that third quarter, and so he had to sit down for an extended period of time. So you want to talk about fresh legs. It's Sutton Piakowski. Left side, Farrington for 3. Drains it.
All net. All twine. Big shot there for Farrington.
Here's Simons in the lane. He's bumped, and the layup will not count. It's going to be on the floor. They'll get Nike Orjabald with the blocking foul.
Yeah. Young fella, you got a long way to go before you get that one. That's
right.
That's not a
The
continuation.
All right, 58-50 is your score. 6:59 to go in the fourth quarter. 58-50, Elkhorn North leads by 8.
Nick, who do you go to right here?
If you're Wahoo?
Yeah.
I still am waiting for them to go to Glock. I'm still waiting for it. Glock, no points in the second half after having double figures in the first. Here is on the right side to Kaminsky. I understand he's not your leading scorer, but nobody else really getting it done consistently for Wahoo, as the floater by Kaminsky is no good. Offensive rebound, Simons. He puts it back up. He will not convert the layup, but he is fouled, as this might go against Piakowski.
Simons is really trying to
It's going to go on
himself. Is it?
That is Sutton Piakowski. That's his fourth.
I think you still go with him at this point. You don't want to take him out. You want to get him some rhythm.
Yeah. The free throw by Simons is no good. 58-50, we stay put at this score. 6 minutes, 41
really
seconds.
Trying to assert himself into this game. And
maybe that's why they're not going to Glock, right?
Yeah.
Like, I just think, like, there's something, we know this, right? Just because we cover the sports, is like there's a difference between the guy you want to go to before the game or who you've gone to all season, but then in the moment, there's that blend that you got to find if you're a head coach.
Yeah.
And right now, I think Wahoo's still struggling to find that blend. They know that all year long it's been Simons, but in today's game, especially through the first half, it was Glock. Here we have a foul on the other end after Wahoo went 1 for 2 at the free throw line. It's 58-51 with 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter.
So here's the thing, Nick. I think this is where North has advantage, because right now Murphy's playing very well. Farrington's playing well. And you can go to Orgerball in order to get something if you need to.
Elkhorn North with the basketball, leading by 7. They throw it to Jace Reynolds. Reynolds with it in the left side of the lane, working on Glock. The layup is good, and it's now 60-51 Elkhorn North. 6:15 to go in the fourth quarter. 60-51 is your score. Here on the right side, with it in the corner. Glock for 3, and he drains it.
On cue and on call.
There
Way
it
to
is.
go, Nicky.
Landing Glock with a three-pointer from the far corner. Now 60-54. Farrington back out Orgerbald. Orgerbald with it. 5:54 to play in the Class B quarterfinal matchup.
You got to go to Orgerball here.
Here on the left side, it's Murphy spinning to Farrington. Farrington drives on Glock, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Landon Glock.
So mechanically in that situation, the outside ref should have made that call.
Yep.
I understand the lead ref who made the call should only make it on a defender that's coming into play.
Yep.
That is a dribbler with the defender. That should have been made a different call.
Here on the left side, it is Orgerball in the lane. He steps in, hesitates. No, he traveled. Nike Orgerball travels with the basketball. The same guy that the Wahoo fans were booing, they're now applauding. And I'm talking about the referee,
Danged
of course.
if you do and danged if you don't.
60-54 is your score. 60-54, Elkhorn North with a 6-point lead over the Wahoo Warriors. On the right side, Kip Brigham in, spin move, kicks it out. Kaminsky, wide open 3, missed it off back iron. Offensive board, Brigham kicks it back out. Glock for another 3. He won't hit that one. And now Elkhorn North clears the glass. Nike Orgerball with the basketball. He gives it to Murphy. Murphy with it. Kellen Murphy. He's had himself a nice day. 13 points on 3 3-pointers. Here on the right side, Farrington. Farrington's hit a couple of trifectas. He has 4 on the day. Here's Orgerball. Spin move in the lane. Acrobatic finish. Nike Orgerball.
I told you better go to Orgerball if you want to get something done.
62-54 in the lane. Simons gets called for the charge.
Orgerball. Nice. Funky enough with the left. With a little English off the glass. Love it. Great
62-54 is your score. 4 minutes, 43 seconds to play in the fourth quarter as Kellen Murphy drives past all the defenders in the lane. Off the glass, too strong. Simons gets the defensive rebound, and now Kellen Murphy is called for a foul on the way down the floor. So Kellen Murphy gets called for the personal foul. It's 62-54 Elkhorn North. 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter. On the left side, Simons. And we have a foul called on Jace Reynolds as he tried to blow up the screen. And it knocked Kaminsky down. That is the fourth team foul already against the Wolves. We're not even halfway through the fourth quarter.
Man, this has just been great production. You got Farrington that's plus 15. You got Kellen Murphy that's plus 11. And then you got Orzabal plus 5. There you just and you can't have that.
And now we have a turnover as Wahoo turns it over on the inbound pass. Nike Orzabal will slowly bring it up the floor. Orzabal crosses over on Hesser. He drives, kicks. Farrington for 3 from the corner. Bang! 65-54 on the three-pointer by Farrington. He's got 5 to answer.
Right back.
Got it. Simons able to answer with a trifecta of his own. It's back to an 8-point ball game, 65-57 to Farrington on the near corner. Now Orzabal.
Orzabal has the matchup right now.
Orzabal now with it is Neatfelt. Neatfelt left side. Murphy down low. Kicks it out. Neatfelt for 3 from the top of the key.
Here we go.
68-57. 3 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Glock to Kaminsky. Kaminsky passes to Hesser. Hesser in the far corner. Looking for it, driving in, and that's a blocking foul on Neefelt.
Good call. Had a half a body by him. Didn't take it fully in the chest. Good call by the referee there.
So 3 minutes and 28 seconds remain in the fourth quarter. 68-57 is your score. Elkhorn North with an 11-point lead. And it's cut down to 10 with a free throw by Hesser. One more is coming. It's tricky. This feels a lot closer than a 10-point ball game. But once again, we talked about it last game. What do good teams do? Keep them at arm's length, and that's exactly what Elkhorn North has done.
Well, we talked about how the games before the lower-seeded team has good leads, big leads.
Yeah.
This has been a little bit different. It seems like they've had not a stoppage on how they are going to make their plays, but they have guys that they can go to who have stepped up for them. 3 of them, to be exact.
Both free throws good by Hesser, and it's 68-59 now, 3:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Cody Hesser now has 13 points. He's 7 of 9 from the free throw line. You look at the Wahoo team highs. How about Dylan Simons? 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. But you also have 2 gentlemen with 13 points for the Wahoo Warriors, Landon Glock and Cody Hesser. So
good balance on both sides.
Yeah,
Simons finally got going. That was huge for them.
Wahoo leads by 9, 68-59 with 3:28 to play in the fourth quarter.
What's going to be the difference in this game is the three-point shooting.
Yeah.
11 for 21 for Elkhorn North, while 5 for 19 for Wahoo. Right now, that's the difference in this game.
Kip Brigham had to get some wrap on his left leg as he was bleeding. They get it in. Elkhorn North does with a 9-point lead up the floor to Farrington. Farrington spots up. 3-pointer on the way. Can't connect. And we have a foul down low on Cody Hesser of Wahoo.
Are you mad at that shot, Nick? I'm really not, to be honest.
I am not at all. Now when you've hit 5 today.
I'm not mad at it.
Farrington is, before that shot, Farrington was 5 for 7 from beyond the 3-point line.
On top of that, you're talking about flow from the offense, which gets you the offensive rebound opportunity.
Here's Piakowski in the lane. He's bumped and fouled, and it will be on the floor. So another baseline inbound coming up for Elkhorn North. No, that's right. It's 5 fouls and the bonus. So Elkhorn North will go to the charity stripe. Sutton Piakowski there to shoot him. Piakowski on the day 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. How about Elkhorn North as a team? 11 for 12 from the free throw line. The first one is good.
That wins you game. Whenever you're trying to upset a higher seed, there's nothing like going to the free throw line and being able to take advantage of it and shooting a high clip.
Sutton Piakowski with one more free throw, and it is good. 70-59, a high-scoring ball game here as Wahoo has the basketball top of the key. It's Simons. Simons gets the screen from Glock. Back to Glock. He fires the 3 on the way. It's no good. Elkhorn North lost its shoe. Farrington lost his shoe. He put it back on real quickly, and here comes Elkhorn North. Piakowski to Orgevold. Orgevold with 2:55 to play in the fourth quarter. Wahoo, it's pressure cooker time. They're down by 11. Here, passing it left side, Jace Reynolds with the basketball, top of the key, Farrington. Farrington with it, working on Glock. Down low, Reynolds. He lost the basketball. It goes through his legs, and it's going to go to the Wahoo Warriors.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that called in soccer, a nutmeg?
That is correct. 70-59 is your score. 2:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Simon's jumper, no good, off front rim. Rebounded by Orgevold. Orgevold, he'll pick up his dribble, give it to Farrington. Farrington cross court to Jace Reynolds as they cross the timeline, and Elkhorn North is in no hurry. Elkhorn North with the basketball. Here is Murphy. He gets it to Farrington. Farrington to Piakowski. Piakowski now dumps it out to Reynolds. Pass is tipped away. Bodies up the floor. It's going to be hauled in by Kaminsky. The layup is good, and it's 70-61. Elkhorn North out in front by 9 with 2:07 to play in the fourth quarter. Orgevold to inbound. It's tipped away, and it will be Wahoo basketball.
Whoa.
So
Wahoo, you got to
Wahoo
expend a lot of energy, but
Wahoo tipped it out of bounds. It was last touched by Elkhorn North. There's no real rebuttal from the Wolves, and Elkhorn North leads by 9, 70-61. It's a sideline inbound from in front of Wahoo's bench.
It's win or go home. Leave everything you got on the
Wahoo
floor.
inbounds it to Brigham. Brigham with it, top of the key, throws it left side. Hesser for a three. He can't get it. Glock with an offensive rebound, and now Piakowski's going to get called for his 5th personal foul. So Sutton Piakowski has fouled out of the game.
Yeah, he's gone.
They were trying to say that he's trying to say that he hooked around him and had his hand around the waist that was restraining Glock from being able to get up and get the rebound. And so Landon Glock at the free throw line now for 2 free throws as Wahoo's in the bonus. The first one is no good. Wahoo 14 of 21 from the free throw line.
To win games, you've got to hit throws.
70-61 your score. The second one is good as that one just bounced in. 1:57 to play, fourth quarter. Orgevold inbounds it to Farrington. Farrington with the basketball. He gets it up the floor to Niefelt. Niefelt with it as he gets it to Orgevold. They have 3 seconds to get across the timeline. Now they do. Orgevold on the right side in the near corner to Niefelt. 1:43 to play, fourth quarter. Here's Murphy. He dribbles top of the key. Back to Orgevold. Orgevold worth it on the left side. Nike Orgevold drives past Brigham. Spin move in the lane. Kicks it out. Murphy dribbles in. The floater off to the right. No good. And the miss collected by Wahoo. Wahoo is down by 8, 70-62 with 1:24. Simon's going to work. Right hand of the lane. No good on the layup. It's tipped and saved in bounds by Elkhorn North as they get the defensive rebound. Here comes Murphy. Up the floor to Orgevold. Orgevold gives it to Reynolds. And now Reynolds is hugged from behind by Kip Brigham. And now it's the free throw game for Elkhorn North.
Unfortunately, look, like I said, you spend so much energy. They played better defense in that last minute and a half than we've seen pretty much on a consistency throughout the day.
Yeah.
And but it's just a little bit too late. It's unfortunate.
70-62. The free throw on the way. Jace Reynolds misses it.
It's been a long time since they missed the free throw.
Sure has.
I mean, their numbers look phenomenal. That's what you got to do to unearth a higher seed.
Yeah.
56 from 2, 50 from 3, 93. Well, that's going down.
And now Farrington gets an offensive rebound.
Wow.
So Wahoo is going to have to now file Nike Orgevold with 1:04 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 70-62. Wahoo just allowed an offensive rebound.
Yeah, just a lack of continual focus. The game is never over until it's over. But those type of situations totally
they kill you.
Yeah, they destroy you.
So at the free throw line, the free throw is no good. 1:04 to go in the fourth quarter.
There's a thing about
Fortunately-
shooting free throws,
Yeah.
Nick, at the end of games when you're up like this.
Yeah.
That you get nervous because you want to close the game off.
Yeah. Second free throw is good by Orgerbald. So now it's 71-62. Wahoo needs something, and they need it fast. Here's Kaminsky.
Oh.
He dribbles it off his leg. Kaminsky now with the basketball is Orgerbald, and he is fouled. Nike Orgerbald is going to the line to shoot 2 shots. 54.5 on the game clock. Fans are starting to hit the exits here at Pinnacle Bank Arena with a 71-62 score showing in favor of the Elkhorn North Wolves.
Shout out to the Wolves. Came in confident, played well, shot well, controlled the game from the beginning of the tip, and just never let off the gas. Coming back to reality on the free throw line, though.
Yeah. So tomorrow will be semifinal Friday, as we will have 6 more games coming your way on 93.7 The Ticket. Orgerbald is able to hit the second free throw as Wahoo has the basketball. Less than 50 seconds to go in the game. They are down by 10. Simons throws it across the floor. It's taken away, and now Beachy is going to be fouled, and Beachy's going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Elkhorn North is starting to taste it.
Yeah, this is going to be a good win for them.
72-62 your score. 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Beachy at the line to shoot 2 shots for the Wolves.
This is the first upset?
Oh, no.
As far as the B.
In Class B it is, yeah. 73-62 after Beachy makes the first one. Our 6 games tomorrow. At 9 a.m., we'll have Lincoln Lutheran against Ashland Greenwood. At 10:45, it'll be Donovan Trumbull against Concordia. So those are the 2 C1 semifinals. And 1:30, we'll have Class A number 1 seed Papillion La Vista South against Miller North. After Miller North knocks out Bellevue West, as Wahoo airballs that 3-pointer, they're going to allow Elkhorn North just to sit this one out. And now at 3:15, West Side against Lincoln Southeast. And then Class B, Norris against Scott Catholic, and Scotts Bluff against Elkhorn North. Elkhorn North will take the shot clock violation. They got to wait 13 more seconds. Wahoo isn't even playing defense. Jace Reynolds holding the basketball for the Elkhorn North Wolves.
He doesn't want the turnover.
And there's the shot clock violation. 2.7 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. 74-62. Wahoo will inbound it. They get it into Simons, and he will fire one last shot at Pinnacle Bank Arena. He'll drain it from the right side, and it's 74-65. That's your final score as Elkhorn North, the 6-seeded Wolves, upset the 3-seeded Wahoo Warriors. Stricky, final thoughts on this one, my friend?
Well, listen, two greatly coached teams. The game flowed pretty nicely until you got tired. But at the end of the day, they had more guys that they could go to, and they needed a bucket, they needed a play, or they needed an open shot. Hit big shots when they needed them. So shout out to Gretna.
That'll do it for us from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Semifinal Friday tomorrow, 9 a.m. Hope you join us for Class C1 action. Lincoln Lutheran and Ashland Greenwood will kick us off at 9 a.m. here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Good night from Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Hey, bestie! Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Lincoln Federal Savings Bank, personal banking like you remember.
Hi, this is Chris Elgert, loan originator at Lincoln Federal. I know that buying a home is one of the most important decisions a person will make in their lifetime. That's why you need an experienced loan professional to explain all the options available, to answer all your questions, and to make the home buying process a rewarding experience. Talk with me and discover why Lincoln Federal is personal banking like you remember. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small